Hi, I'm Beth. Thank you for joining me for this mindfulness-based meditation. So in this short meditation practice, we're going to use 3 different techniques. Now you can use these strategies separately, or you can use all 3 of them together. I'll show you each one, and then we'll have the option of using all 3 together. So the first one is going to be a mudra. A mudra is simply a hand gesture. In fact, that's a hasta mudra. Hasta means hand in Sanskrit. So when we put the hands together at heart center, that is a mudra. This mudra is called Hamsi, and it means inner smile mudra. It helps us to foster a sense of peace and contentment. So it's a very simple mudra to do. The thumb is going to be placed on the first 3 fingers with the pinkies extended. That's it. That's the mudra. And you can think of the pinkies curving upward like a smile, the corners of your mouth curving upward. You can hold this mudra out, or you can rest it on your lap. Either option is fine. So you can release the mudra as I show you the other 2 techniques, and then again we'll have the option to put all 3 together for a few minutes to conclude this mindfulness-based meditation. So the second mudra is called the half smile or half smiling. So it is actually turning the corners of your mouth up just a bit to the point where you feel a sense of calm, a sense of peacefulness. It's not a fake smile or a fake grin or any kind of thing that feels false. So to practice this, first I want to encourage you to create an expressionless face. Just soften your face and try to have no expression. Now notice how that feels. You don't have to look at me. You might look at a blank wall while you're doing this. Turn away from me and just listen to my instruction. So after you achieve that more of a blank expression, the next thing we're going to do is to consciously try to relax our face. So achieve that blankness to your expression, and then think about relaxing the point between your eyebrows, relaxing your cheeks, maybe feeling as if they're sort of melty and softening. You can open your jaw a little bit, move your bottom jaw back and forth. Once your face feels relaxed, think of a sense of slightly turning up the corners of your mouth. It might not even be noticeable to someone looking at you, just enough that your face stays with that relaxed sense, and you might feel a little bit of sense of serene, maybe a little Mona Lisa sense. So try that for a moment. I'm closing my eyes as I do that. I find it easier to get that sense with my eyes closed. You can have your eyes open or closed. Now that absolutely might take some practice, and you can choose to play around with that on your own later. The last thing that we're going to add is a mantra. Now, a mantra simply means tool for the mind. It's often a word, and that's what we're going to use today. The word is the Sanskrit word Hamsa. So I thought this went well with our Hamsi, hasta mudra, our hand mudra. Hamsa means, or is translated as, I am that. You can think of it as a sense of, I'm here now. It's something that you can say to yourself anytime. If you're in a situation, you just focus on the word. It gives your mind somewhere to go. That's why it's called a tool for the mind, a little bit of a centering of your mind. So take a few moments to think softly to yourself, Hamsa, Hamsa. Now you might want to use this with the breath. Breathe in, hum. Breathe out, sa. And you can say that in your head, or you can say it out loud. Hamsa, Hamsa, Hamsa. All right, so those are the 3 strategies. Now we'll take a moment to add them together, and I'll guide you through each one, and then we'll meditate for a few minutes that way. All right, remember, you don't have to do all 3. You can choose 1, 2, 3, whatever feels like they work for you, and I think that is the beauty of finding the meditation and yoga too strategies that work best for you is going to be different for everyone. Let's start with our mudra, our hasta mudra, our hand gesture. This is Hamsi, your inner smile. Remember that the thumb touches the tips of the first 3 fingers and the pinkies are extended. So I'll keep mine held up so you can see it. You definitely can relax your hands on your own lap if that's more comfortable to you. As you hold the Hamsi Mudra, feel your concentration go to your fingertips. If your mind wanders, and it will, that's natural. Draw your attention back to the feeling of your thumb lightly pressing against the first 3 fingers. Notice the sense of your pinkies being extended. Feel how that feels when you draw your attention to your hands. We're not getting rid of anything that's going on in our mind. Our brains produce thought, that's what they do. And yet we can allow that to happen and shift our attention to our fingertips. And then remembering that those extended pinkies can indicate the turn up of the mouth, draw your attention to your face. You can think of this inner smile like a gesture, a mudra for the face. Soften and release and relax your face first. Allow it to be with no expression. And then with eyes open or closed, very softly allow a little bit of a turn up to the corners of your mouth. Just enough that you can feel, again, connect with that sense of feeling peaceful, feeling serene, a little bit of a softness there. And remember, if this is not coming naturally today, you can skip the facial expression, skip the half smiling. Let's hold just these 2 for a moment if you're doing both. The hand mudra, Hamsi, and the half smile. And lastly, if you'd like to add the mantra, Hamsa, remembering that it means I am that, but it can also be thought of as I'm here now, I'm in this moment. Simply say the mantra either out loud or repeat it silently to yourself in your mind. Hamsa, Hamsa. Feel free to connect the mudra to your breath if that additional element is helpful or beneficial to you. So breaking that mantra down to 2 syllables, breathing in, hum, breathing out, sa. Those can be short sounds, extended sounds. So it might just be in, hum, out, sa. Or it might be moving the breath with the length of that mantra. Hum, sa. Hum, sa. And then take these last few moments to check in with yourself. If there's one of these 3 aspects that's not working for you, feel free to let that go, to drop it, to only practice what works for you. That was the mindfulness meditation for today, the Hamsi hand mudra, the half smiling facial expression, and the Hamsa Mantra. I hope you enjoyed playing around with these. Please do practice them on your own. You can find more meditations here. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a great day.